You consider your speech canceled during my time because you canceled mine. You see, you permanently banned my personal Twitter account. You silenced me from communicating with the American people over a freaking joke. Now, who the hell do you think that you are?
Once again, Republicans are bringing up meaningless culture war talking points instead of talking about the things Americans actually want them to talk about in Congress. And no matter who you are, if you're watching this video, progressive, not progressive, Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter. Polling shows that we all want the same things to be talked about in Congress, but instead we're getting a whole load of bullshit.
I want to assure you that we come not to trash the FBI, but to rescue the FBI from political capture. Dozens and dozens of whistleblowers, FBI agents coming to us, talking about what's going on in the political nature of the Justice Department. You consider your speech canceled during my time because you canceled mine. You see, you permanently banned my personal Twitter account. You silenced me from communicating with the American people over a freaking joke. Now, who the hell do you think that you are?
Now, apparently we live in the absolute clown timeline where our government officials talk about and rant about social media instead of literally anything of value, gun control, erasing medical debt, Medicare for all. But fortunately, we have at least just one person willing to speak up about that. AOC had something to say.
It's just an abuse of public resources, an abuse of public time. We could be talking about health care. We could be talking about bringing down the cost of prescription drugs. We could be talking about abortion rights, civil rights, voting rights. But instead, we're talking about Hunter Biden's half-fake laptop store.
But as per usual, it falls on deaf ears and Republicans keep talking absolute culture war nonsense. Now, remember Kennedy? If you don't remember, it's this guy.
Next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead, call a criminal, call a meth head.
He has some culture war talking points to make too, and on the surface it seems like he's making some really good points about social media, but he's wrong, so watch the clip and then I'll tell you why.
Social media has lowered the cost of being an a-hole. Adults, even though it's depressing sometimes, can deal with that. It's hard for young people. We've talked about a number of problems that are presented by social media: data, privacy, sexual exploitation, but also mental health, and the impact that I think it's clearly having on particularly young women in the Gen Z generation. And they're not developing interpersonal relationships. It's making them very fragile. It's reaffirming this culture of victimhood. They're not getting ready for the world.
Now, social media has its problems, especially when it comes to mental health. It makes people feel isolated. It can increase anxiety and depression. You can scroll for hours. It is literally designed to keep you there longer and longer and longer, which is a real time suck. And not to mention, it can make you feel bad about your life. It can make you feel bad about your body, but that's not what he's concerned about. He's concerned that it's going to make you fragile. It's going to turn you into a fragile leftist snowflake. He's concerned that you're going to meet and interact with other people from different lifestyles. You might learn something about yourself and start advocating for your own rights. Thank you so much for watching. You know the drill. Like, share, subscribe. Go check out other breakdown videos. But hey, if you're tired of the news, my stream doesn't have any news on it. Check it out. Bad Gamer Wyatt at twitch.tv. And then you too can make fun of me for being bad at video games. See you there.